Hey guys, Mustang here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so none of us were really sure whether to expect JP to be posting another teaser or hint for the anniversary. The fan meetup is coming up in a couple of days, and that's where we sort of expect to see some sort of confirmation, like a piece of the card art or something like that. I believe that is last year where they showed the infamous images of the Beast Gohan and Piccolo that ended up just becoming their sort of LR animation art because those were their active skills, or giant form for Piccolo. I believe that's where we saw those last year, so that's coming up soon for this year's one. So we're expecting to see, hopefully, something that we can actually call confirmation, because everything we've been seeing so far are just hints and teasers. Everyone has theories, a bunch of them interject or intersect. So we weren't necessarily expecting another new teaser, but here it is. I'm going to play it here without the sound, because obviously they've been putting copyrighted OSTs in most of these. So yeah, let's check it out. So there's our boy UI Goku. This is of course his revival, which is a rarely seen animation in the game. And yeah, the fact that it shows the other universe characters as well, we are sort of essentially running through the various events of the Tournament of Power, right? There's clips there from Goku versus Kefla, then we have Goku and Vegeta fighting Jiren, Jiren powering up to full power, UI Goku again, and of course the Frieza, 17 and Goku with the final like Goku and Frieza finale. And then, yeah, that's it. So very short teaser, literally less than a minute, even with all the logos and stuff at the end. I mean, I guess I can leave it playing in the background here while we talk about it, because there's not really much else to show. So the funny thing about this teaser, and we were talking about this on the stream just now when the teaser dropped, is the teaser still doesn't really tell us anything concrete. Because all the theories that are going around about what the headliners will be, I feel like regardless of who you were already thinking they could be, you can kind of use this teaser as more confirmation, right? Like when we saw the first teaser being Battle of Gods, and then the next one was Resurrection of F. I mean, even back when the first one was just Realm of Gods, people were saying that, you know, this is the start of like the Goku's journey into God Ki and into the realm of the gods, so it could end up with UI Goku. And then you can take this teaser and be like, well, there you go. There's UI Goku doing the UI Goku things, so it could still be UI Goku. But I know one of the more popular theories now is that because the teasers have essentially gone through, I mean, technically Realm of Gods and, Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F are technically Z movies, but they kind of start off the Super storyline. They were retold in Dragon Ball Super. So a lot of people do refer to them as Super movies, even though technically they're not. But so the teasers have run through those two movies, which were the events, you know, that were retold in Super, the start of the journey to God Ki and all that stuff, but it was the start of the storyline of Dragon Ball Super as a whole, right? And now we have this teaser, which is about the Tournament of Power, but it shows everything, right? It goes all the way up to Goku and Frieza defeating Jiren. So when it comes to these teasers for the anniversary, you have to remember that the countdown to the anniversary will be starting soon. And sometimes these teasers are tied in more so to the countdown than they are to the actual main headliner theme. So of course, it wouldn't make a lot of sense if for the countdown to a UI Goku, they were just showing all of the UI Goku content. Because remember, Dokkan can't get any manga original stuff. So basically everything in this video, I mean, there's obviously animations and stuff that they haven't used from the episodes, but we are basically seeing a rundown of all the stuff that happens during the Tournament of Power. So it seems odd to show all this UI Goku stuff and then do another UI Goku. Now, of course, that doesn't mean they're not going to. This is where it comes back to what I was saying about the teasers and nothing really being set in stone. I feel like regardless of what if you're already convinced it's going to be like UI Goku, or you're already convinced it's going to be after the Tournament of Power, you can look at this trailer and say, see, this agrees with what I'm saying, right? It's going to be UI Goku because it shows UI Goku and all the Universe 7 stuff in the Tournament of Power. Or you can say, I think it's going to be after the Tournament of Power, because otherwise why would they run through all of the, you know, the events of the Tournament of Power, which is the direction I'm leaning in, right? The more popular theory now seems to be And I know partially this is probably because it's the main theory that Truth is pushing, and we all know a lot of people in the community will just go along with whatever Truth says. But the more I think about it, the more it does kind of lean towards what I think we could be seeing with these teasers. I mean, I'm a little bit biased as well, because for me personally, as much as I like UI, I've talked about this a bunch, right? Like, I like UI Sign, the black hair version, much more than the white hair one, but I'm not super hype about UI Goku. It's not a massive hype release for me. So the popular theory at the moment is the fact that we are getting these teasers that cover everything that happened essentially in the Dragon Ball Super storyline up until the end of the anime, because again, the movies were retold as part of the anime. And then what comes after that is what will be the anniversary, which is of course Dragon Ball Super Broly, the movie, and then Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So as we've already talked about in previous videos, that leans towards the anniversary headliners being Gogeta and Beast Gohan. Now, obviously, Gogeta could be a Goku and Vegeta card that fuse. There's a lot of theories, you know. We still need a standalone blue Gogeta, but for worldwide, we got the blue Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito. And we know Dokkan likes to do counterparts for these units a lot, right? We got the STR Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Vegito for worldwide, and then got a Tech LR Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Gogeta for Tanabata. So they do like to do these counterparts of each other for Vegito and Gogeta style units. We definitely could see a blue Goku and Vegeta that fuse into Gogeta, and there's some interesting options for that as well, right? Like someone mentioned in the chat today about a standby into Whis, which is kind of like the Oob or Vegeta standby type thing where, you know, they just can't take damage. Like imagine you standby into Whis and he just has a 100% chance to dodge, because that is essentially what he's doing in the movie. When Gogeta comes back, he's just kind of there dodging all of Broly's attacks. Or of course, you know, one that's been mentioned before as kind of a funny meme, Goku and Vegeta that stand by into Golden Frieza, because they lure Broly to Golden Frieza while they go off to fuse. So then Golden Frieza just tanks hits until they come back as Gogeta. There's a couple of different options. I still would really like to see a standalone blue Gogeta, but with the fact that they do often like to do these counterparts, we could see them being a blue Goku and Vegeta right from the start, and then they end up being Gogeta. I feel like that is a little bit disappointing. I think a lot of people, especially after the transformation conditions for the worldwide Vegito Blue, are getting a little bit tired of these characters that you have to jump through hoops to get them to fuse. I think the main thing is because the Vegito transformation condition is not super great, so that's another reason why people get a little bit frustrated with it. But if the Gogeta one has really good, very easy to get conditions, then I think that will be fine, especially if they do start bringing out longer content. But because even transformations you can get on turn 5, like the Dismal Future Red Zone, turn 5, you might be winning on turn 6. So if you get Gogeta out on turn 5, you get to use them for like one turn, and then the event's over. So I think that's one of the main reasons why people don't like having to transform into the fusions, because sometimes you literally get to play with them for one turn, which is not really what we want. So I think we could definitely be seeing that version of a Gogeta. Standalone would be preferred, and then obviously Beast Gohan being the representation from the superhero movie. We still don't have a standalone Orange Piccolo, but obviously once the themes are kind of more confirmed, we'll do speculation videos talking about who the side banner units can be, who the Part 2 LRs can be. But I do think it's a good choice, because I think Dragon Ball Super, Broly, and Superhero, neither of which have enough content like for new units or EZAs to cover a huge big celebration like the anniversary by themselves, I think. So putting the two of them together makes a lot of sense. So it's definitely something that I would be looking forward to. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. What do you think the teaser is leading towards? Does it confirm or does it help with the theories that you've been having so far? Do you think it changes your mind at all? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.